Hey, Teacherland. Tim Smythe here, the Eisner-nominated author of Teaching with Comics and Graphic Novels. And I thought I would do some videos that talk about the writing process, as I am currently in the middle of writing my second book, if I could be of any help at all. I am currently friends with 3 colleagues who have also published their own books at the school district where I work out here in Eastern Pennsylvania. And so the very first thing was people telling me that, I kind of had to write a book, because people ask me all the time, why'd you decide to write a book? It certainly is not easy. And I wrote it during COVID, when we moved schools and the whole deal. But I really love what I do. I love being a teacher, and I love being able to incorporate a personal passion of mine, which really is comics and hip hop in my classroom. And I think it extends to the students where, I do these different things that allows them to do different things, bring their own passions into the classroom, and pitch me different ideas. So at any rate, I had a lot of people tell me through social media and things that I should publish a book. And so I did. Basically, it is what I do in my classroom, and it is why I do what I do in my classroom, and how it helps to create analytical readers and writers and civically minded students who are aware of what's going on in the world through comics and hip hop and things like that. So that's really the origin story for that. And so I took decades of experience in the classroom, and there was a lot of self-doubt there. Like, teachers were taught to be humble. As teachers, we don't think a lot of times that people care about what we do outside of our classroom, unless maybe we're doing like a fancy TikTok dance or something like that. But the reality couldn't be much different. The authors, the creators, the artists, the illustrators love the fact that we're using their work in our classroom, and they're very receptive to interacting both with teachers and our students and things like that. And I decided I wanted to help shape the conversation of what's going on in our country about education. A lot of people say certain things, and they've never spent a day in the classroom beyond when they were a student, who knows how many years ago. And so organizations like PBS NewsHour Extra that allow teachers to share our voices. We can write teacher blogs, we can those sorts of things, but also just through our own social media, whether we have a YouTube page, whether we have a Facebook page, whether we do things on wherever we might do it. I can't tell you how many fantastic people I've learned from through social media. And so keep sharing what you're doing. Create your own hashtag. Like my hashtag is teaching with comics. Sometimes we do like a hashtag Smythe Reads for the things that we do. And we share book reviews and things like that. So really, your voice does matter. What you do doesn't have to be the most original thing in the world. Lots of people do what I do, but I'm hoping to inspire the next generation of teachers to do these sorts of things. And so that's the origin story. And so if you might want to hear these kinds of videos, I can get into how I found my publisher, the process I went through, the writing, the organizing, all those types of things, why I decided to write a second book, those sorts of things. Give me a like, give me a share, wherever this is posted, give me a comment. And I'll continue to kind of record as I go through this. I don't have any like groundbreaking tips, but maybe just from a fellow educator, it might help you to write your own book. So thanks for listening.